Oh wait, it's not your ankle. Forgot it wasn't your knee.
Well, your wife tried to fucking stop me.
I saw that actually. That's pretty funny.
I didn't get the cargo pant memo and hoodies.
Oh fuck!
I didn't either. Don't worry.
This is what happens when you hang out together too much. I start dressing fucking cargo
Dressing like
pants.
dad. Yeah.
I almost wore this hoodie too. Fuck.
Dressing like dad, he just said. Oh my god.
It's just the contractor costume.
Yeah.
That's all. You guys are cosplaying contractors right now.
Yeah,
So
it's a day
the
off.
funny part is the day I brought these home, I got 6 made, and I was so happy with it that I wore it around the house all day. I put down the couch and I went up to have a crap, and when I come down, she liked it a lot too, because she happens to eat blankets and clothing.
Oh,
I picked it up and I almost burst into tears.
yeah.
I was like, you didn't even cost $50. To start off, we're just going to go to Mr. Cumming and have him start her up.
What are we doing?
Whatever you
What are
want
we
to
doing?
say.
I like that.
Welcome to Talking Funny, right? It's not funny talking.
That's that
Funny
funny
looking.
talking, funny looking, talking.
Talking funny. And yeah, that's it. That's all
That's
I got.
it?
Yeah, I'm not
See you
gonna say
again
anything
next
else.
Who's here?
We got Marc with a C,
Hey,
special
Marc
guest,
with a C.
Jesse Crisp,
Thank you for
and
having me.
Dickie Lakeshore
In the house.
in the house.
In his house.
Yeah, his
The
house.
house.
Show
His
off.
house.
And the
yeah.
great and powerful. No, never, let me
No.
rephrase this.
Big
And that Trevor guy.
cum dog millionaire.
Cum
Dog millionaire.
So for starters, let's go through what's up and coming, as we always do. Get that
Yeah.
out of the way.
He should name one of his kids Uppin.
Uppin.
Oh, yeah.
No, I want to name it
Or constantly.
constantly.
Constant.
I wanted my brother to name his son the second, so he could be the second coming.
Second coming. That's
I like
funny.
that.
That's funny.
Jesse, do you have Monday? Anything on Monday?
I don't have anything Monday, but
Bomb.
Bomb Comedy at Taps Brew House. You could go check them out.
Yeah.
Starts at 8:30, and Aaron Boyd is
Aaron
headlining.
Boyd.
Aaron
Yeah.
Boyd's headlining. That's wicked.
'Cause he's Irish. That's probably why, right?
Probably.
It's the Irish week.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, shit.
It's like the rim shot king. Like every joke, there should be somebody on stage going
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
His puns are so funny because they're like full jokes. Like you're invested in a joke, and then you
You get hit with a pun.
get hit with
Yeah.
the pun. You're like, oh, I did not see that coming.
Right. Oh,
Saw that coming.
Saw that coming. Yeah.
Tuesday. Oh,
No, yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, Monday. While you're at Taps, you can get a burger and you can get a beer for $20.
big pint.
Yep.
Burger and a punch.
Big.
It's a good way.
Good stuff.
A lot of people got to work weekends, so it's a good way to go out if you want.
Yeah.
And not spend a whole lot
Not
of
spend a lot of
money.
money. Yeah.
Always a great time. Always a great show. I'll do Tuesday.
Sure.
Okay. Tuesday, there's this Levi guy. He has a show.
I think his poster's out already.
Do you know
actually.
You say Levi guy or Levi man?
Levi Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My guy.
He put his poster out like freaking 4
Last
days
week
early
already, yeah.
because we harassed him so bad.
Yeah. We bugged him so
It's
hard when
just
he was here.
so freaking adorable. Lucky enough for Levi, his show falls on a Tuesday, which literally falls on the Shamrock Day thingy.
Green Day.
St.
Yeah.
Patty's.
St.
Day.
Patrick's. So he's put together some sort of killer set there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I saw on that list. I'm performing. I don't know why he put me twice in a row.
Dickie sounds
I
Irish.
don't know if I'm going to get a bill or a threatening letter in the mail, but I'm happy to do it.
Here's
Let's
your
go.
invoice.
I'm going to get an invoice or something. I gave you 2 spots.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to put you on ever again now.
I'm good for 2026.
You got to bring some new jokes though.
Dude, I'm writing so much that I can't remember them, and I'm literally back to paper but that's okay. I don't feel the same as I used to about having things on paper. I don't fucking care. As long as I'm funny and as long as it works,
Yeah.
I could come up there with a monitor.
Oh, I used to care so much. If I didn't have it word for word memorized, I brought my I was like, I'm going to bring my book. I'm going to bring my fucking note.
I'm not capable of remembering them as fast as I'm writing them. So until I can go back and do sets I have fully memorized, y'all are in for new jokes, and I will read them, and that's all. Take it for what it is.
You got to work on the rolling the joint joke.
I know. But you know what? You set me up yesterday. The truth is, Jesse, you set me up. because you were very adamant about me being like old in one of the older comics and age.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I got up there, I was like, yeah, okay, everybody sees I'm limping. So that's why
Lean into the old people stuff.
I went straight in and I'm like, okay, yeah, I rolled my ankle buttering fucking toast yesterday. So now I know I'm old.
when I bring him up on stage, I like to say, like, I'm going to bring up one of my oldest friends. And oldest, I don't mean in length of time. I mean oldest friend.
And him and my grandpa go way back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Father Time.
Wednesday, go. What do you know?
Spotlight.
Oh, yeah,
Open
Spotlight,
mic, I
for
think.
sure.
Yeah.
You could hit an
Sean
open mic.
Crichton.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's every week, though. Is it?
Is it?
Okay,
Yeah.
correct
I don't know.
me.
We say it every week, so they're
We
going to
do.
have to start doing it every week.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You're going to force them, eh?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, well, yeah, so Wednesday there's that. There's always levity. I know that.
Yeah, you could go to Hamilton, go to Levity.
Mm-hmm.
They got a Pro-Am night, so you can go and watch, or you can try to get on, go talk to the booker, go talk to somebody there. That's it's a tough spot to get on.
It ain't easy,
Yeah.
but
No.
you have to go there, put your face, or you're not going to get on that stage.
Yeah.
You don't just get a random damn phone call or an email that says, "Hey, you can come up on our stage."
Yeah, you gotta show support if you
Yeah.
want to be supported.
It's kind of like that with a lot of things, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
100%.
shows are like that.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
Thursday is always a quiet day, from what I recall.
Is there the Yucks open mic this week?
It's
I
coming.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
anything.
I haven't
I
seen
think
it.
that's near the end of the month.
Yeah,
maybe.
it is coming. A week or two, probably.
Yeah.
And then on Friday we start over again, and we have
Rose City Comedy Collective.
Not saying that Tom was coming down the stairs.
Yeah. An open mic at 9. So Yeah.
Nice. And if you want to host the open
Yeah,
mic at
host
Rose
too.
City,
Yeah,
send him your diddle or your doodle or whatever
Diddle?
you got to fill out the doodle.
I done the doodle.
You did?
Done
Yeah,
the
because
doodle?
I went on a hosting
Workshop.
which he's taking.
Thursday.
Thursday?
actually, Yeah.
Nice.
Just so you know, it's one of the, you guys are comics out there too. It is one of the greatest thing. Couple of hours, you get mass fundamentals of hosting, and it's extremely worth it.
Yeah.
I was talking with Mr. Cry yesterday. He said he's going to follow it up with some other stuff, other ideas. Best thing I heard for a long time. Carry on.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that
I
was
don't know. I forget what I was
Friday.
talking about.
No?
Yeah, Friday.
Okay.
And then shows, I don't know.
Saturday, I do not think there's a show there.
Spotlight, maybe. Yeah.
Spotlight always has a Saturday show. I don't know what the hell it is. That's been changing a lot. They've been doing a whole bunch of go all over the place with
Mhm.
that one. And then
Sunday?
Sunday.
Well, today there's the open mic tonight.
Oh, open mic. Oh,
Open
yeah.
mic tonight.
Tonight
I'm
at
sorry,
local.
we are Sunday.
Yeah,
I
it is Sunday.
apologize. And Sunday,
There's an open mic at local tonight, 8 p.m. It's on Main Street in Niagara Falls. And I try to do that like once a month, usually in the middle of the month. And then there's, at the end of the month, I do a book show called Local Laughs. And yeah, that'll be on the, I think the 29th, Sunday the 29th.
Sweet.
Ali Moore is headlining. So that's
Oh,
going to
nice.
be, that's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. And then April will be the 2-year anniversary of that show.
Holy
No
shit!
No
2
way.
years.
2 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, at the end of the
That's
month.
nice.
So is that gonna be? You got a big show there?
I don't know. I haven't like really been planning anything. I don't know if I want to get somebody to come in and headline or if I want to do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't really care that much about headlining it myself. So I might just like, I don't know, pick somebody,
Cool.
see how I feel. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see how it feels at the end of the month. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Absolutely.
'Cause I'm still. I gotta get this show done. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the
that's
open
fair.
mic in the next one, get March out of the way, and then I'll start thinking about that. But
Cool.
yeah, that's coming up, and I'm excited.
It's awesome.
I like that spot. It's
Yeah.
very speakeasy. Service is good.
There's a new food company in there called For Eat's Sake, and they're doing really awesome stuff. They do
Right.
oysters, and
Oh,
they got
Nice.
these. They got like $5 oysters, but they're like this big.
Oh my God.
They're massive, like absolutely massive. The girl brought like 2 of them out, and they were like handfuls like the size of your head. Like just both of them would be like the size of your head. It was insane.
Yeah.
They got other food too. They're doing great stuff.
cool.
That's
Really
really
good
good.
stuff. Yeah.
Jesse, what did you do this week?
What did I do this week? Nothing.
That's not true.
No, it's not. I did work a lot, but then I just prepared for last night, which was Moe's, which was unreal. If you're
Yeah.
watching this and you were at that show last night, thanks for coming out. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was
There's
great.
probably 80 people in there minimal.
Nice.
It was wild.
Where was it?
Moe's at Moe's Taps and Wings out in Port Colborne.
Okay.
Yeah, they new ownership took over in October. They actually just started. You know how many people love the sushi?
Oh, yeah.
So many.
Just started.
They got a sushi guy, and
No way.
right behind the bar, he's just got like the fucking bandana.
Yeah.
He's like, sushi,
No
sushi.
way.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Those plates were flying, dude.
Yeah,
Thumbtack on the
Those
ground.
plates
Yeah, that's
were
tacky.
flying out of
Oh,
there.
yeah. That's fresh, good sushi, and that sushi chef's been there has like 15 years experience.
Nice.
What?
What?
What? Oh my god, it was so funny. You know where all those like people were in the corner when we first got there?
Yes.
It's like sweeping the broom
Yeah.
like this, and like the broom, he's like got to be like this tall, and he's just
They knew there was a crowd coming, Jesse, because you told them, but I don't think they
No, they were overwhelmed for
anticipated
sure,
anything like what happened.
No,
I don't think they saw that.
It was awesome.
I had
Yeah.
eight people yesterday that I called and I said, "There's no seats,"
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wild.
and you didn't see a Scott. That's got to tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless
really
you
good.
were standing. When I walked in there, all the tables were booked. They
There
were already
was
all
nothing.
reserved.
Yeah.
I was like,
Nothing.
shit, I don't even have a table for myself
We
for the
did-
comics.
Jesse didn't even set the speaker up, and we're sold out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that
That's
was
awesome.
nuts.
We
Yeah.
should have done a premium. Yeah, if you want a table, no problem. Call right away, and it's only $20. If you'd like standing room, that's free.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to got to work out some of the logistics about the room, but
Yeah.
it turned out it was great.
I thought it was really good, but there's so many. There's always it's a first show.
Yeah.
There's critiquing.
Oh,
There's shit.
100%.
You know, it was. It's in my opinion, the comics were great. The audience was responsive to comedy.
Yep.
Which is what you
That's
want,
nice.
right?
Oh,
When-
yeah.
It's really- there was no TVs on or
No,
nothing
but
like that.
there was
It's
loud
just
mouths, and there was a lot of
table talk a little bit.
talk
There
and
was,
stuff
yeah.
that was annoying, but at the same time, it's not a comedy club.
No.
And it's like, even if you're at Taps, which to me, they've set it up as best they can as a
Mhm.
comedy club.
Yep.
Even if you go there, you hear dishes, you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
orders being taken,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you hear chatter. So
Absolutely.
It also
just
echoes in there a lot. There's nothing really to absorb sound.
Yeah, you just got to look
Yeah.
past it. So,
Yeah.
right? Just
part
do
and
your,
parcel. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
And I found that from where the stage was last night,
yeah.
further back, that's who was making more noise.
Yeah.
As you
But it's
went
because as I got closer, everybody was engaged.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
Everybody was engaged and
100%.
laughing and having a good time.
I
But
saw
the further back, I think people were just also like chit chatting about like, oh, we want some food, we want
Yeah.
a drink. This
been
is
waiting 10, 15 minutes, whatever. All of it is bugs, and I think it was really, really well done. I do want to say I saw like two different ladies having a stroke at the same time when Fuckhead was up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were. He started on that fucking dog, and they were done. I
Yeah,
saw
so were my-
dentures.
So were my buddies. They were dying.
I
And
saw
as soon as he said
dentures.
trach hole, done.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that one, that's my favorite joke I
it's
got.
the
now.
greatest, buddy. It's
That
Because
was
it's
the
a,
trach
it's a
hole?
clean joke.
Yeah.
That's what's nuts about
I don't
it.
even know this
No.
one. I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll bring it to the local
All right,
sometime.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, great job, Jesse, on
Thanks.
all of setting all that
And the
up.
gratitude that the people who owned
That
the
was
thing, they
amazing.
were
Yeah, when
so.
he went up at the end,
yeah, it was awesome.
He
yeah.
came up. I was thanking everybody at the end for coming out, and I go, I want to thank Steven, the owner. Come up here, and he ran up, and
He said he's gonna learn comedy.
Yeah.
he's like, maybe I learned comedy, right? And then it was so funny, and he was just like,
You were like 6 inches taller than him too.
Yeah.
I felt
was
so
like-
tall.
That's
I
hilarious.
felt
Oh
so
my god,
tall.
Jesse taller than
Yeah.
somebody.
I was like, I'll get anything off the shelf for you.
Yeah.
Jesus. What did you do this week, sir?
Well, I did the Joke and Moe's too.
Joke and Moe's.
Yeah, Saturday. But I did open mic at Rose City
Yeah, how'd that
on
go?
Friday. Good. There was nine comics there, and
Wow.
like 4 or 5 people like outside of comics
Very
watching.
good.
So
I got 2 friends and 5 Facebook friends. If
Yeah.
I get married, it's going to be cheap.
You mean divorced?
yeah,
That was my new card. I
That
wrote
won't
that
be cheap,
yesterday.
Oh, I felt bad last night too. Wendy had nowhere to sit, and she's like, "Well, good luck." Turned around and walked out. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
You know, she said, make sure, she said, I have work to do. So she's in her office. And she said, make sure when you see Jesse, that it had nothing whatsoever to do with him.
Okay, good.
You know what
was
actually made the
Decision.
flip, thank you, was the girl. It had nothing to do with you. The girl comes, no, like that. And she
No.
was like, I can't stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
Yeah, we could have found
We
found her
did.
seat.
We
Yeah.
found seats. I told her when I got home, we found seats for everybody.
Yeah.
But it was the way
Yeah.
she came down, not you,
No,
because
no,
all
I-
you did
yeah.
was say, "Hey, Dylan, let's get some chairs. Let's accommodate. Let's." But she came down and she goes, "No,
Yeah.
you can't." She's like, "Well," I go, "Bye."
Yeah. Yeah, she looked, yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
But
oh,
it had
I'm sorry.
no nothing to do.
Okay,
uh,
good. Yeah, because
with
I
you,
felt
because
bad. I was like,
I started
fuck
to wonder if you would think that maybe it was, well, fucking Jesse could have got me a chair. It wasn't like that at all.
Okay.
It was the lady's reaction.
because I did think that.
Okay. It
when
was-
I didn't let it affect me then, but like when I was driving home last night and I was calmed down, we got some
Yeah.
A&W and me,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
probably
Now I
Still
feel
processing
bad.
everything.
Yeah, I'm like, now I feel bad because Wendy left. And I was like,
Yeah. So,
Fuck.
like I said,
But
she
yeah, okay.
did say to mention. that.
Okay, cool.
And I was right beside her when the girl goes,
I know. I
"Oh,
was
taking,
I was
and
standing
you were
too.
over there."
Yeah.
But that's what threw her.
A
Right?
little
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
She's not welcoming.
Yeah.
I won't say
Yeah.
aggressive. I'll say non-welcoming. Not
Yeah.
like, hold on, because I know that 20 minutes later, when people were coming in that I didn't know or anything, and they would come in, they were going, "Oh, you want to sit? You want to sit? Okay, hold on," and they were now being
They breathed a little bit,
accommodating,
and then
I
Yep.
think again
we were overwhelmed.
They got overwhelmed.
Well, people were starting to show up, and there was already a group of like, so like the room. I don't know if you've ever been, but the room is like long,
Yeah.
but then to the side is like a cove of tables,
Okay.
and that cove of tables
It's
probably
kid's
had
birthday
30
party.
people in there,
Yeah.
of kids, and it was getting
Loud.
closer to 7:30, and now these people are still lingering around, and
I thought the kids were going to be there for the set,
Yeah.
so I'm like, this is going to be interesting.
This
They're
is
going to
gonna
learn
be
a lot of shit
time.
tonight.
yeah,
Don't let Dickie on that stage.
Yeah.
Don't do it because I can't. I gotta drop the audio bomb.
oh fuck,
I
who
can't
cares?
not have one.
Yeah,
Right.
So anything up and coming for you? I heard you might have something
Yeah,
coming.
this Saturday we're doing Caroline Cellars that me and the wife are putting on, and yeah,
Sweet.
it's sold out.
Nice.
yeah.
So that's there's
Another
96
sold-out
people.
show.
Wow.
What?
Good job, man.
Yeah,
I
96
think you
people.
said 80.
That's
I can't do
Well,
96. My
That's with
limit's 80.
with the comics and that. Yeah, we're at capacity of the rooms.
My
so.
limit's
That's
80.
awesome, dude.
Even the winery, my wife sent them the things, and they weren't expecting us to sell that many tickets, so they're like, well, 96 meals is going to take a lot fucking longer than 60 minutes or whatever we were
So,
giving you. So.
yeah.
So it might be a bit longer, but no, I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Half my
dude.
family will be there, so
That's 103,
yeah.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure people are going to show up and be told, "Oh, you can't come in because there's no room." So
yeah. I got to work on my
I'm
stuff
excited.
this week.
it's fun.
Any up and comings?
Nope, just Caroline
Just the
Cellars,
same, yeah.
and then
I'm very
A
excited.
future Mother's Day show we're working on.
yeah, we got a
Yeah.
Mother's Day show. We're about to put out the details next week. We got
Yeah.
5 comics and a host,
Yeah.
all female, all
All
moms,
Nice.
all moms. Yeah,
Cool
and then
venue. Yeah.
we linked up with Birchway Niagara
Oh, beauty.
Yeah.
to be able to even donate some money. So it's going to be a great
It's
time.
going to be fun.
We'll tell you when, where. I mean, it's Mother's Day
Yeah.
weekend.
Probably
Not
next
the-
weekend we'll start.
Yeah, we
pushing
could
it a
probably
little
tell you
bit.
next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finalize the details this week, and then get it out
Yeah.
there. It's going to be
Bring
awesome.
them on.
What do you got?
I got nothing aside from my shows at local right now. I'm just
Yeah.
doing that. Just sort of regrouping.
Do you still write?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like I'm going through this process of reconsolidating a bunch of notes because it's just all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, so I'm just trying to like that, but also like I'm unemployed, right? So like the job thing is really difficult because being unemployed and then trying to like drive to shows
Yeah.
and stuff like their gas costs money,
Especially
and
now,
so it's
yeah.
just don't even get me started. Like it's
Oh, my
crazy.
God.
There's just this whole like that, and it affects like my mental health overall. So I've just been like taking a step back, doing my shows at local. I do things here and there, like I'll pop on at Taps every once in a while. If
Yep.
you guys
Yeah.
hit me up for a show, I'll come out. But like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to regroup.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
to speak.
That's good.
Yeah.
And what?
You always got to step back once in a while. Like that that happened to me over the winter last year when I got laid off from October until May.
Mhm.
Same thing. I just spent time writing because I was like, I can't even go to open mics and try these jokes because it costs me money to get
Yeah.
there. And
Yeah.
living out where I am, the closest place is anywhere is 20 minutes drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice to take some time to reflect. Is that why Robbie hosts?
That was just like Andrew wanted to change things up, and like Andrew likes to give people chances and work with them, and like that kind of thing. He'll like what am I trying to say here? I'm mincing my words because I'm tired. basically he works with people and gives them a chance and gives them like, you know, the opportunities to improve.
Yeah.
Right.
Build your craft.
I don't want to be the only host ever. Right. I don't
Yeah.
want to be hosting a weekly show for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you did
You
mention
know?
that one time. Yeah.
And I did it from August until December.
Yeah.
You
It's a long
know,
time.
like I helped him get everything going, and Robbie Learn wanted to host, and like, why not give other people the opportunity? I already won the award, right, last year.
Yeah.
I
that's
don't
true.
need that again. I want somebody else. I want somebody else to feel what I felt on stage, winning that award for best host, because that was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
So
well,
somebody
that's
else deserves that, right? You know what I mean?
Feeling, yeah,
I don't need to win that
absolutely.
again.
Yeah.
That's
So,
fair.
and I'm not trying to win that. I want to just do my thing, and yeah, just that's basically it. So yeah, he's got Robbie doing that, and good for him.
Nice.
You know?
You know what? Robbie has gotten a lot better with his confidence and like his stage presence
Yep.
since doing that.
Confidence is incredible.
So that is cool
Yeah.
that he gets that opportunity.
Yeah.
It is cool to watch, especially because I watched Robbie do his first set at Black Sheep years
Black
ago.
Sheep.
Yeah.
And
His mom would drop him off because
Yeah.
he couldn't even drive.
he
Yeah.
could drive,
Yeah.
like he was just like, he had his long hair.
Yeah.
During the middle of his set, sorry, Robbie, he froze. And to see where he's at now is fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Because
Yeah.
he's got full confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was once he got his haircut. He's like, people are like, Robbie, you look good with that haircut. He's like, oh yeah.
So I think it's just like, and the thing is, hosting is fun.
Yeah, it
Hosting
is.
is fun, and there aren't many shows. You know what I mean? Like Levi was doing his show, Joel was doing his show, and that was it down here.
Yeah.
And then Joel stopped doing it, so we only had Levi.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to get an opportunity to host then?
Mhm.
You know, so that's why I started doing my show, but I've been hosting that myself because I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now Andrew's doing this and giving people an opportunity to host, which I
Yeah.
think is amazing. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, more of that really, because there's probably more people that would enjoy hosting if they just had the opportunity and they
Yeah.
don't realize it. I know a lot of people don't like doing it.
No.
I just happen to be one of those people that really enjoys it. So,
yeah, me too.
you know, and
No, I want to get into it. I'm trying to now too. So
definitely,
Yeah. it's
definitely.
fun. Looks
Yeah.
fun.
Well, they have the Kelly offers a hosting workshop now
Okay, cool.
at Rose City
And
But then-
hosting.
and hosting. So if you want to host on the Friday night at the open mic,
Mhm.
he usually splits it into two. So two people will host. One person will do the first half. This other
Nice.
person. That way, it's not so much on one person.
Absolutely.
It's their first time.
Yeah, it was cool. I did
yeah.
that a couple weeks ago actually. So yeah,
Nice.
fun.
You know what I did on my one show last month? I basically did it so that every comedian that came up it was kind of like shotgun style, but they had to host the next
Oh
comedian.
yeah, that was on there.
In the
yeah.
sense where it was like, okay, that's the end of my set, guys. Thank you. The next comedian coming to the stage is so and so. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
And then that person comes up and is like, hey guys, thanks. That was so and so. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of
play it.
practice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But better than the shotgun style where it's like, next
Yeah.
up is this person,
Johnny.
and then they walk
Yeah.
away, right? Like I've
Yeah.
seen that happen. It just doesn't flow. So I was like, guys, let's just sort of host each other in this moment and
Yeah, it was good.
and see how it goes. And you know that's maybe the start. Somebody might have done that and been like, oh, that actually was kind of fun. I want to try that again.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And the only reason I got into it is because I saw people like Joel and Levi doing it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I could do that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty sure I could do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I
I
started.
love ball busting and that, right?
Right?
Like work. I'm like, oh, I've been training for this my whole life.
You don't
So,
even need to be that funny
No.
too when you're hosting because
Yeah.
you don't want to
Take
outshine
the
the
spotlight.
comedians.
Mhm.
You know, you're just trying to set them up and keep them going.
Yeah,
So
keep it rolling.
That's the
Control
nice
the
thing.
room.
The first time I hosted was that show I put on last year at that Bel Air.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I'm like, I kind of got the bite for it. Like, I'm ready to go all in. This is fun. Again, like you just said, you don't got to be the funniest guy in the room.
Nope.
No.
And it's practice not getting laughs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used
Yeah.
to being up there
The
aiming
awkward
to get
silences and
laughs.
shit
Mhm.
like that.
So now as you're a host, it makes you more comfortable with that awkward silence,
Yeah.
that dead air. And you're like, okay, let's keep this moving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, no. I'll ask him in a minute. What do you got up and coming?
Oh, Tuesday, Tap Taps and Giggles.
Yeah.
And
Wearing
then-
your leprechaun suit?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, well, just underwear, green underwear. And
They were white when you bought them.
I was going there.
I know. I could see something bad was
Something
coming.
with the motors were turning up.
Swamp ass. I was
Yeah.
burning.
Swamp ass.
And then 90 some odd people, I guess, on Saturday,
Yeah.
which is extremely cool. That's carry on. And
That's it?
I'll just do some. When we sew this up, we'll just go over some of the cool stuff happening with the page.
If you haven't followed this page, follow our Talking Funny group page. It's growing. People are viewing it. We got some excuse me, guests coming up that are well known around in the comedy scene. So we're excited for that.
So far, people that are being approached and approaching us for sponsorships.
Sponsorships,
Um,
nice.